I attended the Cambridge residential course last year. I was recommended by a friend, and I didn't quite know what the course was going to entail because coaching was still very new to me. I wasn't quite sure what it was, but I was blown away from the first time I went, particularly Tina, when she coached me. It really brought back a love for Jesus. That was my biggest abiding memory of the course. Well, I'd never intended to become a coach, but I wanted to learn the skills of coaching to help me develop as a CEO of a business. Now, the clients I'm working with tend to be small business owners where everything's very personal. If things go wrong in the business, it could affect their marriage. They've got a real passion for what they do. And those are the sort of people that I really want to help with my finance skill, but I've had to learn new ways of actually working with them so that I can help them. I've come from a large corporate background where there's always a slight distance between you and what the work is. When you're running with small businesses, it's very personal, and people are really passionate, and it's how I can help people who are passionate about their business, and I can communicate in a way that helps them grow. Then that's what I want to do, because my dreams are about helping other people achieve their dreams. That's what I'm about. I want other people with real passion. I like working with people with passion, people who really want to achieve something for God or for good, and I believe that I can help them with that. I've got a background in finance skills, so finance people traditionally don't necessarily have great people skills, so there I've had to learn those, and I came to Destiny Coaching because I believe that was a place where I could learn more how to influence people and how to do that by asking good questions and also listening. What's important is the listening and various skills you're taught on the course about. They use the term dancing in the moment. It's how when you're with somebody, you're genuinely with them, and when their topic moves, you can listen and go with them. So you're taught skills that are very relevant in business situations, which is listening to the clients, understanding what they want, and giving them what they want. And those basic skills, it really tones them up from going to Destiny Coaching. They really enhance and really help you grow those skills. So first of all, the course was challenging in that it wants you to derive what you're doing from your love for God and your love for Jesus, and that is the course starting point. And it really encourages you to delve into what does God actually want for your lives and what does God actually want you to do with your life. They call it the purpose and life purpose, and that is very personal and takes time. It takes a lot of unpacking of how you view yourself and decisions you've made in the past. As you believe it and as you do it and as you internalize those beliefs, then you're able to transfer those to other people. And it's only by doing it and believing it that actually you can then make the difference in other people's lives.
Wow, sounds like you picked up a lot to impart to others. That's really, really good.
I have, and what I would say is that my energy levels are significantly higher. That's one of the obvious outputs of it, is the energy levels. Because when you're aligned to the things that Jesus wants you to do, you're a lot more at peace. When you've actually talked with coaching about some of the things that might block you or maybe get in the way of the things that Jesus wants you to do, and you find ways of getting around those, you find that your passion, your energy levels increases. And when your energy levels increases and you're doing the things that God wants, then you become a far more dynamic person. I wanted to be able to relate to small business leaders, as I said earlier, because that's the passion I have, particularly for small business leaders that have really got a passion to grow. And it helps, and so clearly I bring a professional skill, which in my case is finance, but then when I'm in the board meetings with them or with them on a one-to-one, there's a limit when your professional skill runs out and your coaching skills come in, because asking a CEO a really good quality question in season is something that every CEO wants to hear. And as you practice that and as you bring far more value to the relationship, and then it helps you become the trusted advisor. And the trusted advisor is what the CEO wants. They want people that they know are on their side. Coaching skills teaches you how to work with people, how to be alongside people, how to listen to them, how to give them what they want. It's not my agenda, it's their agenda. And consequently, and with good questions, And the questions can be something about a product of a business, could be something about a process, it could be something about them as a character. But a good question season that opens up their mind could mean revenue going up by 10 or 20%, because suddenly they see things in a different way. Could be that they can reduce costs, could be that they can behave in a different way, could be that they then recruit a different type of staff member, could be they change their business function. There could be all sorts of actions that come from it. And the more you can give valuable input and become their trusted advisor using coaching techniques, the more they want you and the more valuable you become. Coaching techniques have really helped me in terms of sales. I know when I went to a client, when I asked them the question, tell me your dream about what you would ideally like finance to deliver for you. And I think the client then said to me, I never heard that question before, and it's the first time I've seen finance as something that is something I need to do as a sort of a must-do, dirty need, into something that, okay, maybe that could help me. Maybe that could help enhance my business. Maybe that clarity of information will then help me grow my business and make myself more influential. And so I'm surprised myself at how much it's come in, and as it becomes part of your natural self. Asking good questions in the sales process to win people on is the first step in that trusted advisor, when people trust you. Because if you ask a good question, they think, okay, they understand where I'm coming from, they understand my need, and then that sort of person that I think can help me. And we all want, and one of my visions, I like helping people. The more authentic you are with yourself, the better leader you become. In that a lot of leadership is about you just being yourself, you being true to yourself and you understanding what you want, and the course is very good at helping you. Coaching is very good at helping you just be yourself, understanding your emotions, understanding your passions, and then being able to then convert those into actions is normally the bit the school teaches you. School doesn't always teach you to know what do you really believe, what are your real passions, what really makes a difference in your life. And school doesn't teach you how to deal with emotional issues. It doesn't teach you how to deal with maybe hurts or blockages, whereas coaching can help you move in those areas, then frees you up to be a whole person. And then a lot of the school stuff, you know, how do I run a business? I can look in a book for that. How do I release myself from maybe a hurt? Coaching is really helpful. You often need other people. You can't always do it alone. And coaching, a lot of for me, is about not doing it alone. It helps you do it with a team and with other people. For me, this has been, as we said earlier, a heart change. It's something that's very personal, very deep, and for me, I'm a Christian, and spirituality is very important to me, but it's also important in the world. A whole person is connected with a spiritual being and has that spiritual being in them, grown and alive. And so Destiny coaching is a holistic approach. It touches not only the body, the mind, the soul, but also the spirit. And as part of a whole person, you need to be spiritually alive, spiritually awake, aware of your purpose in the bigger picture of life. And Destiny coaching is one of the few places I know that offer that total holistic person treatment. And I know that Tina is a Christian, and that's important to her, and particularly the influence of Jesus in her just transfers to other people, and the faith that she has transfers, and your love for Jesus increases significantly through this process, because she's able to you're able to trust her because she knows God really well. So
that's great.
So the first thing is about coaching is that everybody who wants to achieve a big goal has a coach. You look at all sports teams, all international athletes, they can't do it alone. If you're looking to achieve a big goal, and particularly if it's given from God, you need help. You can't do it alone. And coaching, through Destiny Coaching, I have a track record of working with people to help them achieve that. Blockages and things that maybe get in the way of achieving that dream, a coach is the ideal person. They look at you from the outside, and if you were looking at yourself from the outside, you could probably make the same comment, but you're not. You're looking at yourself from the inside. A coach is somebody that asks good questions, that helps you then see something that other people see. You then begin to see that from your own perspective, and then you're able to then change. And so it's that trust and that track record of helping people grow in themselves. And everybody who's looking to go somewhere needs a coach. It's why do all top international sportsmen, politicians have coaches and people with them to help them achieve it? Because often you cannot do it alone. You need to be a mega man to do it alone. I know I can't. I need that help. And in terms of you're looking at it from a financial, you may think it's expensive, but it depends on the future. If you're looking at the future and you have a big goal and a big dream to achieve, the money invested now is small compared to what the vision is in the future. So it's all about, it's seed funding for the future.